So much has occurred in the mystery that revolves around Carlos' name. Both the living and the paranormal terrorize him on a daily basis. Today we are going to see what unfolds in the 5th highlight story of Strange Occurrences. Remember to check out the playlist down in the comment section below if you missed the first 4 parts to be up to date with the story. After 2 weeks of not staying in his home because of everything that had occurred, with the man outside his house with a gun to the chilling paranormal occurrences, Carlos finally decided to return to his home. Upon getting inside, he inspected the whole house, and to his surprise, everything appeared to be in place. Carlos made sure to not go back home empty-handed, so he purchased a variety of different motion cameras so he could be alerted if there were to be any intruders. He decided to up his security by hiring 2 security guards to stay watch out in the front of his home. Carlos then took the time to share interesting information his neighbor Margaret has found out. Margaret has helped me out a lot and has been up to date with everything that has been happening in my house. Well, Lady Margaret discovered something about the guy with the baby that was in front of my house while someone was yelling. The guy is my neighbor. This is the house of the guy. I have bought myself these binoculars to see if I could spot anything strange. This is what Margaret told me. "Hi Carlos, how are you?" I asked Karen and she told me his name. He isn't in the directory yet, but he lives in the island, blank, where the Colombians live. I don't know if you remember. The guy who is renting is named Noah Jones. He lives alone with his baby. Let me know if you need anything else. A greeting and hugs. The only odd thing I have been able to see with the binoculars is that there is no furniture. I suppose he could have barely moved in. I created a Facebook to search for him, and the list is immensely big. There are a lot of Noah Jones. If anyone is an expert in finding people through Facebook, Noah Jones. Seems to be white and doesn't have much hair. His picture is in my highlight stories CR4. While he waited to see if Mr. Jones could be found on Facebook, Carlos excitedly shared that the cameras were finally installed and was excited that he could be notified if there were any movements and could even hear what was going on through the app on his phone. Once again, his dog Rispus began to act strange, and we all know when Rispus acts strange, something bad is going to occur. His dog had been staring out the window where a house is out in front. When it finally began to get dark out is when the unexpected occurred. They are trying to make me crazy. There is supposed to be a house there, and it's not. Wait. This is Jose's picture from WhatsApp. I took this at 2:21 a.m. This is the same house Rispus had been staring at prior to its disappearance. I'm not home right now, but for those who have told me they couldn't see the screen very well, I turned up the brightness. I don't understand. I was one of those who honestly couldn't tell due to the darkness, but with the brightness up, you could see that it is no longer there. Carlos, of course, out of curiosity, began to make his way towards the area the house was located at. We heard alarms behind the wall, and behind it is pure jungle. We are going to jump over. There are 3 of us. If I don't post in 10 minutes, please call for help. Don't let yourself get caught. Do not enter private property. Despite the multiple warnings, the group proceeds forward, making it to what seems to be an abandoned hut. There is no one. We are going in. Make it 5 minutes, not 10. I'm sorry guys, but someone has to say it. I am so lost on where this story is taking us. Like, what the hell is going on right now? We got cults, ghosts, disappearing houses, old people, babies, and random circular buildings in the middle of what seems to be a jungle, located where a house once was. Like, what the hell is this, Jumanji? It's impossible to go up through the ladder because in reality there are 4 ladders. It looks like one and they aren't connected. We are heading back. Despite it looking abandoned, there is a horrible vibe and presence. We will try to go back tomorrow during the day. Because the house somehow magically appeared, they made it back through a different area. I don't know, so what you're telling me is that if he was to go back to that house into the backyard, then there wouldn't be a jungle anymore? Like I said, what in the Jumanji is going on over there? Upon getting back home, Rispa seemed to be feeling ill. Carlos quickly took him to the vet where Rispa seemed to look a little better, but still had to be left under observation during the weekend. It wasn't long after when Rispas arrived home where he would begin to stare out the window and cry while looking out. Like it has been proven many times before, everyone expected something to happen since Rispas was acting odd, but surprisingly, nothing did. Although, he still did continue to act odd, so maybe whatever was supposed to occur is still going to happen. As was to be expected, things began to take a dark turn. The cameras detected movements in the guest bedroom. The alert recommends the police to be called since it could be a possible intruder. Slowly but surely, Carlos made his way to the guest bedroom where the movement was detected. May I remind you all, this isn't the first time something strange has occurred in that very room. A dark silhouette could be visibly seen as he walked into the room. The terrifying part is how that same silhouette made it downstairs as Carlos was running away from it when it was upstairs. All the lights have just turned on from the house and I can't find Rispas. There is nobody. The lights have turned on again. I can't find anybody and none of the houses have power. The only house with power. It's the same house that made me think I was hallucinating. It has this envelope. Carlos makes the risky decision of entering the house that had disappeared not so long ago. I don't understand anything. Honestly, Carlos, same. All of us are just as confused as you are, Shawty. Like, we out of the loop with what's going on at this point. It has a pool near the end. It's the only thing they have finished. What the F? I am in the street alone. I'm going to open it. It's a page with scribbles all over it. I am very scared. I don't know if I should post what I have just seen. It's a death certificate, and it says my name. The weird part is that it says I was born in 1977 in Aguascalientes. I have never gone to Aguascalientes or Sinaloa where this alleged act was processed. I am outside my house and Rispus does not stop barking. I have called him many times and he doesn't come out. I am in my car and still no house has power and nobody comes out. And no, I can't take out Rispus. I came back and my dog isn't here. Lord, what do we have on our hands? The death certificate just brings so many theories to my head right now. I have already shared with you guys that the current up-to-date stories, Carlos went to Area 51 and claims to have documented serious things. The dates, the addresses on the certificates do not add up one bit. This may sound far-fetched. Well, I mean, actually, it does not sound far-fetched. It is completely far-fetched, but after seeing what happened to the house out in front, nothing seems impossible. Now in my head, I have this theory of possible time travel or even a possible time loop that Carlos has been completely stuck in and has already experienced but just doesn't remember, which all, for some reason, all link to the Area 51 stories. He still yet has to post the Area 51 stories, so this is all speculation, but now there is no doubt in my mind that Carlos is a mastermind in fabricating such a captivating story. Although everything seems to point to it being fake, this story still has me really hooked. Okay guys, this was the end of highlight number 5. It did end with a cliffhanger though, leaving the viewers questioning who took Rispus. I mean, I'm kind of curious on who took Rispus. Like, what happened to the dog? Could it have been the cult? So I don't know guys, just make sure to subscribe with post notifications on so you are notified when I post an update to this story or just any other story that you're hooked on right now. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if this particular highlight reminded you of the movie Jumanji. I don't know why guys, this particular highlight really reminded me of Jumanji. I was like, what the hell is going on? What happened to the house? How the hell is there a random jungle in this area where there's a bunch of houses? Like, it just did not make sense, honestly. But, you know, whatever. So yeah, just give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy the video. And like I said, if it did remind you of the movie Jumanji. Stay safe, everyone. And I will see you guys in the next video.